It's your humble host, so I thought I'd do a small introduction video, seeing how there's so many new users around my channel, around my Twitter, around my Facebook graphics page, so I thought I would give a brief synopsis or attempt to explain the content on my channel and what my channel is about. In truth, I'm still fleshing out the idea of my channel. The four doors you see before you: hidden, sealed, forbidden, and forgotten. This channel started out as strictly poetry. This is my third channel, my most successful channel by far. So I do have a playlist of all my poetry for you to go down and enjoy. Now, do keep in mind, because hopefully you can hear the audio difference. This is a new mic, new headset. The audio comparison to the audio of this video is not going to be pretty. I might go back and redo some of the poem videos in regards to their audio, but we will see. There are other things I do want to work on and focus on. Now, in regards to my other content, because this channel has shifted a couple of times, I came from what's considered a very low community here on YouTube, known as the CC, or the commentary community, and I bumbled my way through that community for quite a few years, and I eventually grew out of it. I did leave it due to some garbage that was going on and due to the behaviors that was taking place in this community, and seeing how I wanted something different, I did grow out of it, thankfully enough. And I'm not bashing them, this is just, I grew past that. I mean, I'm not talking about subscriber count, I'm talking about in regards to content, what I covered, the situations I became more involved with, which, for those of you who have been following my channel for a while and just came aboard, this channel gets involved in certain things. If I can help, give a helping hand, I will do so. I am not here to police the internet. I am not here to police people. So I've had people asking me, hey, can you talk to so-and-so about their behavior? Can you tell so-and-so to stop? I cannot control anybody. I can bring the concern to their attention, but that is about it. Something you will also know on my channel or notice is I really don't censor comments. Every spammy comment I have, whether it be trash talking me, trash talking other people, fighting with other people, posting links to other things, I approve it all. The only time I will disapprove, remove, or block someone is if you were advertising porn, if you were getting graphic with other people in regards to violence, what you would do to someone, or just being generally nasty. And there's very, very few incidences to where I will remove those people, remove their comments, and not allow them to post here, period. That is few and far between, but for the most part, you will see there are all sorts of comments on my channel and on my videos. So I really don't censor people. I'm not really about that. There are certain things that I will never defend, and that's because either they destroy society as a whole, they actually speak violence against certain people. Take, for example, and I'm sorry if I offended people, but I'm being honest, I will never defend Islam. I will never defend its teachings, seeing how it does call to kill those who do not follow Islam, especially homosexuals, anybody LGBT. So that is one example of an idea, an ideology, a belief, a theocracy that I will never defend on here, certainly because of what it does. So that is one example, and those are ideas few and far between. Everything else, I'm open to discussion. I am a struggling Christian. For those of you who have been on my channel for a while, I've already talked about this. I have brought this up. My channel has gone through a shift. My logo has gone through a makeover, even my avatar, to show this shift. I am in the process of questioning many things, a lot of the things that I was taught when I was younger. Do I still believe in God? Yes, I do. I can never deny God. I've brought this up before in my videos, but there are certain things that I was taught growing up that have come into the spotlight, if you will, to where I'm looking back and going, you know what, that doesn't make sense to me. Where did this even come from? And you have examples like the Earth being 6,000 years old. You have certain things that were taught about marriage, and to put that out there, I am for traditional marriage only, but you do you. I'm not going to rattle your door about it. I'm not going to stick my beliefs in your face. I don't argue with people about that sort of thing anymore. I used to all the time, but I'm not going to anymore. I don't want to. I don't care to. People are going to be them. They have their own life to live. They have their own free will. They have their own paths and processes to take and make. So, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what you do with yourself as long as you do not try to shove it in my face. That is all I ask. But like I said, there are certain things that I'm questioning that I was raised and taught with as a kid, and I was even talking about some of these things with my husband the other night. I am married. I've been married for about 4 years or so. And there are certain things that we are now going to do is like, hey, you know what, we need to shut this out, we need to do this, and learn how to define us together and us individually. So, for those of you who have been following me for a while, you will see what I consider wonky videos on here that have to do with stuff that people really don't talk about or even mention. I have a video on here talking about the approval of people. I've done rants on just sex absence only sex ed. There was another video, for the life of me I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think it had to do with my struggle with Christianity and growing up in the church and the behaviors I saw there. So you will see those types of videos scattered throughout my channel, and I have mentioned the poetry already, so I will put the playlist in the description below if you are interested in poetry. Just be wary of the audio. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. I might go through, like I said, and redo it. Who knows? We shall see. As for live streams, because I don't know if this is something that people want. People have not mentioned it to me, but I bring it up. I'm not able to do live streams right now because of my internet connection, because the wiring in my house is old. So you won't see me live stream personally from my channel. I've gotten involved in other live streams, and there's a playlist of that, but I'm not able to live stream personally from my own channel, and hopefully someday I will. That'd be cool to actually host something on my channel. There are 2 live streams that I was able to do, and that's about it, but otherwise than that, not able to do it. Now, in regards to the other content, I have some animation that I've worked on. I've had maybe 1 or 2 speed paints that I've done. My channel is a mixed bag. I follow a variety of people. I follow cooking channels, anti-skeptic channels, crafting channels. I just follow whatever takes my interest and whatever tickles my fancy. So I know a lot of people don't agree with the way that I've done things or handled things or said things. I do jump the gun. I do get angry. I can be an asshole. I can get overly emotional about stuff. I admit it. I'm not perfect. I am probably not the brightest color in the box, sharpest tool in the shed, what have you, whatever expression you want to use. I'm a fairly intelligent person. But if I don't know something, I will tell you. I cannot speak to that. I'm not going to bullshit you. I've been called out to the carpet about stuff, and I've come back and apologized on stuff, as you've seen with this Stadio 5 situation. I've had someone call me out saying, hey, you know what, apology, and I did. I'm not against apologizing to people. I'm not against people calling me out of my crap. I will call out other people on their crap, so we're not perfect. Something to note too, because this goes back to censorship. In regards to the comments on my channels, and this is just a general rule of thumb, something that I'm learning. You don't need a snappy quip or a witty comeback for every trashy thing someone says to you. You know, it's better just to watch the volcano erupt and let the lava flow by without adding anything else to it, because it's eventually going to die off, cool, and turn black and go dormant. This has happened to me on my Twitter. I used to be one of those people to where I needed a snappy combat for every single thing, and I'm learning that you don't need one. You don't need to say something back every single time you get a nasty comment, nasty tweet. I've had a lot of people tweet at a bunch of BS things to me, and just, it's like lava flowing by. Bye. Not responding to you, don't care to, just gonna watch it flow and eventually go quiet. And it has. So that's just my general thumb that I am developing, and for those of you who are like, well, this is common sense, duh. For some of us, anyway, I don't want to drag this on too long, but like I said, it's a mixed bag. Here on my channel, I get involved in things that I can help with. I'm not here to please the internet. I'm not here to please anybody. I speak with a variety of people. I follow a variety of people. And the connections I have made so far have been, like, awesome. It really is. And the people that I've connected with and I'm still connecting with, it's actually pretty darn cool. This is something that I wouldn't even have imagined or dreamed up with my channel a few years back. A few years back, I was like one of those very, very small, insignificant channels. So granted, I'm very much still a small fish. In comparison to many people, I be small fish. But this small fish has been making a lot of friends with both big and small channels, and it has been awesome. I've developed relationships thanks to these friends, and just learning a lot about other people, a lot about other content users and channels. I've subscribed to quite a few because of these connections, like, huh, I've never seen your channel before, you have some interesting stuff. So yeah, for those of you who have stayed with me through my shenanigans, I appreciate it. It's been awesome. This channel is going to continue to have rough and bumps because I am not perfect, obviously. And for those of you who are just coming aboard, well, welcome. Hopefully you stick around for a while. If not, and for those of you who don't like what I do or find the slightest thing I do offensive, go enjoy the rest of YouTube. I can't prevent you from leaving, and to be honest, let me put this out there, I'd rather have rock solid people that are willing to call me out on my crap, still support me, and stick around, and have open discussion, rather than have a bunch of crybabies that get offended and leave at the smallest thing I do. That's just how I feel about it. If you are that easily offended, then you need to go elsewhere. I mean, seriously, this is not per se a safe space. I am respectful for the most part, but there are certain things that I will get quick with, and it's just like, y'all need to remove yourselves. So, for those of you who have not done look at the videos, my older videos, I suggest you do so. For those of you who don't give a shit, who are willing to stay on despite what is on this channel, thank you. Awesome people. And like I said, for those of you who want to leave, go enjoy the rest of YouTube. I have nothing against you, but please take your whiny selves and go elsewhere. I'm dead serious, because I don't need you here if you're gonna get that offended over the smallest and slightest thing. I am a humble person for the most part. I have no issues with being called out on my crap, and encourage people to do so, saying, hey, you're being an asshole, quit it. I have no problem with it. But the whininess and the crankiness, fly away. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, I will speak with you guys later. Stay awesome. Thank you for the support through all that has gone on with my channel, and even far beyond that. And hopefully I will have something actual content related out soon. Have a good day.